All right, here we go again. Happy Wednesday. Happy April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. Today is my birthday. Today I'm 39. Holy shit. Cannot believe. I'm just, I don't know, this morning I broke my fast yesterday, so I went 42, 43 hours, and so I was pretty proud of myself for that. But again, just listening to my body and listening to what it needs and honoring it. And there's a bunch of really good quotes today I was seeing about, just honoring the mother and slowing down. And that's like really about yourself and honoring you. And I want to read you guys this Ram Dass quote that came up this morning. And it really, I just felt said in kind of what I was talking about yesterday. And yeah, I'm just going to read it to you. So every morning I get this, I'm subscribed to this on Substack, and it is Meditate with Heart. And they write a lot about Ram Dass, and they're just awesome. So I'm going to read that they wrote. Ram Dass once said, "The compassion is to let people be as they need to be without changing them." Read that slowly. The compassion is to let people be as they need to be without changing them. Because if you're someone who loves deeply, it probably feels wrong. You see someone you care about struggling, you see the pattern, you see what they can't see, and everything in you says, help, say something, do something, don't just sit here. So you offer advice, you send the link, you have the conversation one more time. You rephrase, you reframe, you try a gentler angle. Nothing changes, but not because they're stubborn, not because you said it wrong, but because change doesn't happen on your timeline. It happens on theirs. This is one of the hardest truths in loving, that your clarity about their life does not give you the power to change it. You can see the way out. You can hold the map. You can light the path, but you cannot walk it for them. And the grief of that, the frustration, the quiet helplessness of watching someone you love stay stuck, that's not a sign you're failing them. It's a sign you're loving them past what you can control. Most of us were never taught where love ends and control begins. We learned that caring means intervening, that good people fix things, and that if you see someone in pain and don't act, you're somehow complacent. But Ram Dass is pointing to something more honest than that. He says that sometimes the deepest act of love is restraint, not distance, not indifference, and not giving up, just allowing. If you notice your body right now, you might feel it. The tension of holding someone else's life in your hands, the weight of outcomes that were never yours to carry, the jaw tight, the shoulders forward, the low hum of responsibility that never fully powers down. The weight is not love, it's a belief that love requires results. There is this old Hebrew word that has been sung at Passover tables for thousands of years, deinu. It means roughly, it would have been enough. And we talk about this, and it's coming back. Ram Dass keeps circling the same truth from different directions. He said, everybody is driven to go for more until they can, in the depths of their inner being, say, this is enough. Everybody's driven to go for more until they can, in the depths of their inner being, and say, this is enough. Deyunu is a sound that word makes when it's been carried by a community for 3,000 years, and it applies here too. If you loved them but couldn't fix them, deyunu. If you listened but couldn't solve it, deyunu. And if you stayed close but couldn't change the outcome, that was already enough. Your presence was a gift, not your solution. Ram Dass trusted this. He watched people transform not because someone pushed them, but because someone finally stopped pushing. That doesn't mean you abandon people. It doesn't mean you go silent, and when silence would be unkind. It means you stop making their healing your assignment. You love them, you stay close, you let them be where they are, and you trust that the same intelligence that is slowly waking you up is working in them too, in its own time, in its own way. This remembering doesn't last. The impulse to fix will return. The conversation will replay. The old urgency will tighten your chest again. That's not failure, that's practice. For now, notice your breath. Notice the people you've been carrying and let your hands open just a little. Not because you've stopped caring, but because you finally trust that your love was already enough. Deinu. So, my reflection on that. Deinu. You are already enough. You are already enough as you are. And it's what, right? It's saying it. It's what story do we write for ourselves? What story are we telling ourselves? And I don't know, waking up to those every morning, even though I shouldn't wake up and look at my phone to do that. I know that. But that really helps just start the day with so much presence, so much awareness, so much like my thoughts like begin around that capacity. And I think that's a cool place to be. And especially today, and just the reflection, and it's like you're here for people, and that's like what I'm feeling like, you're here to listen to people, be a place for people just to tell you what they're thinking, what there's going on. And there's so many times, I say it to my son, like, okay, that's an inside thought. Like, keep that inside your brain, even though sometimes kids just want to say whatever they want to say. But it's like, oh no, let's keep that one inside. That's an inside thought. We don't always have to say that out loud, even if we're frustrated. But that's kind of like what it is. And from there, I was checking an Instagram message, and it came up, this woman, she does all these skits about not skits, she's just talking real life about the 90s, and but she makes videos about it. And she was toilet papering their neighbor's house, and then she walked by like, who did this? Oh my gosh. And it was just hilarious because she had her little kids helping her with it, and just like the nostalgia of like the 90s. And she was talking about going to Blockbuster, and she's like, remember, it was like your pick week and you were going and you went there and you're like, oh yes, I can't wait, we're gonna watch the fucking Goonies tonight. And she used the Goonies as the reference, and she goes, and then you get there and it's gone. It's gone. But not your brother's pick. Your brother's pick is there because nobody wants to watch those movies. And anybody who's grown up going to Blockbuster, like, oh my gosh, the nostalgia of that is hilarious. I used to work at Blockbuster. I met some really fantastic human beings working there. I was pregnant with Ezekiel. I was climbing up on counters, handing up new signs, giving people all the feedback on the new movies. Like, gosh, it was so funny where life brings us in so many different places and so many different roles, to meet so many different people, to learn so much about everything. And that's what it's about. And like the 90s, we didn't have distraction. They just didn't have the things that we have now that's so easily distracted. And really, it's like bring back the 90s, but it's like, no, just like 90s is presence. That's what like the 90s was for people. And I'm gonna play you some nostalgia, because one of the songs that she had on there was I was just like, yes. And I just wanted to dance around to it, because when I was, let's see, in 2003, either was a freshman or a sophomore. I do not remember which one I was, but who watched MTV growing up, all those hilarious videos. And I'm realizing sometimes it's like I loved lyrics, right? And listen to music. And we went to what was the tour called? Let me find the picture for you. One moment. The tour was Head on Collusion. It was the Newfound Glory, and it was Good Charlotte tour. And I went there with our very family friend was one of my dad's best friends, and his daughter Nakia. She took me, and she was a lot older than me, and it was like, oh my God, I'm so cool, I get to go. And she's like, we were so scared your dad was gonna be like, don't do anything wrong. And it was at Wright State University. And I went our friend Jimmy went with us too. It was her friend that I think that was the first time I met him. No, I think I knew him before that. So those memories are just hard to come back to, but, this is, like, one of the song I was like, "Oh, nostalgia." So hopefully this doesn't sound terrible when I do this, but we're gonna go with it. No longer, don't no more, you're mistaken, son. Didn't like it anyway. This part. Remember the time we wrote our names up on the wall? Remember the time we realized Thriller was our favorite song? Have I waited too long? Have I found that someone? Have I waited too long to see you? Oh, I won't go on that forever, but thanks for that. But that song, like, gosh, she was like the kid, and we're all like our feelings are getting like, oh, I just want them to notice me, look at me. You always want the wrong person to notice you. And so just listening to that song, I was just like, fuck yeah, dude. And the part that always gets me is like we wrote our names up on the wall, and when you go and you travel places, we're so in concerts and stuff in those movies, they're always showing like the stall of like a school, and like what that looked like. And then Good Charlotte. I'm like, I think Good Charlotte influenced more of my my life than I thought. But this song just I just have to share it because it's so fun. I'm just bringing back that 90s nostalgia and like what's that song for you that you're just like, oh yeah, bring me back. This was my first concert ever. And so it's just bringing up just so many memories of it right now. So thanks for being a part of this with me. This one. And I think it's awesome because the videos in this, when you used to watch these they were just ridiculous. But that was the point. So it's a good life, that's what I'm told. But everything is all feels the same. More to me, like a jail cell, a penitentiary. Made me say. But I wouldn't wanna be like you. I don't wanna do the things you do. I'm never gonna hear the words you say. I don't ever wanna, I don't ever wanna be you. Don't wanna be just like you. This is the anthem. Throw all your hands up, you. Don't wanna be you. Oh, we're just gonna go here too. Go to college or university, get a real job. That's what they said to me. But I could never live the way they want. I'm gonna get by and just do my time. Out of step while they're all get in line. I'm some minor threat, so pay no mind. Do you really want to be like them? Do you really want to be another trend? Do you want to be a part of that crowd? Cause I don't ever wanna be you. Wanna be just like you. Oh, dude, nostalgia of Newfound Glory and Good Charlotte, and like that's what we had. Our entertainment was music, so shouting our lungs out with certain lyrics. Like, man, when you think about that, of like, words are very powerful. Definitely was speaking that into the universe, like, don't conform, don't do it, don't be like everyone else, and the push and pull of life. It's like, yeah, man, I don't know this. It's just all of it. As you can see, it just brought so much like light to me. Cause dude, that's so fucking awesome. Um, I'm gonna my husband every year he writes me. My biggest thing is like, I don't really want gifts, I don't really want things, but I do want a note written to me. Please. Every year, please write me a note. And every year, being married to Chad the dad, it might be a different language. You never know. So this year, it's a little bit of a different language. There we go. But I'm going to read it. When I met you, I was only 20 and you were 24. I thought you were a cougar then. Now you're 39 years of age. Holy cow. It doesn't feel possible that so much time has gone by, yet it feels like I've known you for ages. Choosing a wife is the most important decision a man can make, and I made a good one. You made these years a delight to look back on, no regrets. From all those birthdays together to all the ones to come, I'm happy I celebrate them with you, or rather, have the opportunity to be part of the celebrations of Jade coming into the world, which makes it one of the most important days to so many people in your life. Thanks for being you. Your gift this year, I give you the California Coast. That's a pretty good gift. I love you, Chad. So, I haven't read my kids' birthday cards yet, but I'm excited to read those next. And, you know, just every year, it's just like living in the present, you know, doing one thing better. How can you make one thing better in your life? And tears are like not sadness. They're good. They're releasing things from your body, and that's what it's all about. And so to hear, I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to say happy birthday to you, Jade. You're strong, you're powerful, you're brave. You have overcome so many obstacles. Keep going. Reach for the sky. Touch a tree. Be in nature. Be with your family. Just show love. It's all you can do. It's all you can show up and do in this world. Show how much you love you have. And don't be afraid. All right. Until next time.